So I was in Spokane the other day, so I picked up, went by Harbor Freight, picked up a few tools for the shop. I have a inline ignition spark checker, which is super handy when you're working with these old engines. I got a cutoff wheel mandrel for this here front exhaust air angle die grinder. Also got a 2-inch and a 3-inch twist lock backing pads for these. I got some coarse fiber discs and some 100 grit 3-inch. I'm gonna use on the back of this Firebird. Start knocking some paint off. I did get this from Harbor Freight, but I did pick up some of these self-cutting locking nuts to fit my lettering. So when I get my back plate all painted up and back on, I can get those letters on it. So yeah, you know, for us guys on a budget, Harbor Freight's the place to go, I tell you. Okay, so this episode of Rusty Iron Projects, I made a little more headway on the car this time, a little further along. So, you know, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy the video. You know, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. There's one word you're going to hear throughout this whole video is the key word to this whole project. I think after watching it, you'll catch on to what that word is. All right, thanks for watching. All right, so what I have here is a 1964 Chevelle hood that came off my car after somebody backed into me. As you can tell, it's got a big old dent here, a big old crease up here where the guy's bumper hit the hood when he backed into me, and so I thought this would be the perfect sticker board. So I'm going to start me a sticker board. If anybody wants any stickers, hit me up with an email and I'll do a sticker swap with you or get some stickers out to you. So I'm going to start out with BW, Brian and Kim Winters, great people. They do a live on Fridays, and it's just a bunch of car guys and people tuning in to their live and you know, just talking about whatever. So I'm going to start with this here sticker here. I won these halfway through his live. He does a number draw, like 1 through 50 or whatever. And if you get the right, well, maybe I'll get this sticker off of here, and you can win some stickers. So I've done this twice now. Well, here, I'll get it off here, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so there's a couple of minutes of my life I will never get back, but I will have a BW sticker for the rest of my life on this 64 Chevelle hood. So here's BW sticker. So I'm going to start out with that. Since this is a fresh new board, nothing on it, I just got my own stickers to start this sticker swap. So we're going to start with BW right above the dent. Alright, so center. Alright. There we go. There's BW sticker. And right next to BW sticker, I'm going to put his Phil D. Bucket sticker right next to that. Right on top of it, actually. This Kim drew. I actually watched her. You can go back on her video and watch her draw Phil D. Bucket, which Phil D. Bucket on his live stream encourages you to take a drink of whatever favorite beverage or puff your favorite whatever. And Phil, yeah, they use Sticker Mule for their stickers, and I tell you, I know why they call it Sticker Mule. So I sure felt like a, well, you know what. So we'll put Phil right above right above Brian's 55 Chevy Gasser, which is sweet. You need to go check out his channel. Check out that 55. It is one sweet ride. Also, if you haven't watched Minnesota is Rust. These guys, and if you watch my channel at all, you know I'm addicted to rust. And these guys got rust. These are rust professionals. They have more rust than anybody I know. They live in Minnesota. Minnesota is Rust, which it is. They've got it hands down. So I'm going to put my Minnesota is Rust sticker right over here across from Fill to Bucket. If you like Rust, go check these guys out. They seem to be pretty good, solid people. Here's my sticker. A friend of mine drew this of the Firebird project, which is right there. Sorry if I blinded you. So this is my sticker, and so this is the one I'm trading everybody for their stickers, and you'll get put on the 64 Chevelle hood, and you will be stuck up there. See that bracket way up there? That's where I'm going to hang this hood, well out of my way, but where I can still see the stickers. So go to my channel. On my about section of my channel, I got an email there. Email me with an address, and I'll swap you stickers for anybody that's got a channel out there with a sticker, or just hit me up and I'll send you one. Get the name out there. I'm trying to promote my channel this year, get it up and running a little more. So if you want your sticker on the 64 Chevelle hood, send me one and I'll send you one. All right. Okay, so I got it prepped for paint. As prepped as it's going to be. So those little rust holes and stuff like that, we're just going to ignore all of that stuff. There's no sense in trying to make a show car out of this thing, because it's not going to ever be a show car. But there it is. It is prepped for paint. I'll throw some rust inhibitor on it first. Let that dry for a while. And then we'll go on to some paint here in a little bit. So once I get it all painted up and everything, I'll bring you back and show it to you. It is what it is. Alright, so I got it all painted up. At least one good coat of rust inhibitor, and then a couple of coats of flat black. Let's see if you can get a good look. So it's nothing more than just covering up the shitty look of before. I don't think you're going to notice it when I go flying by at 60. So I really don't care. It's pretty much just a toy to beat up on. So I'm just trying to slow down the rust and everything. Like I said, it is what it is. So I got the back plate painted up also, flat black, so it's ready to put back on after I put the lettering on it. And then since I had to take part of this back fin off, I painted them same color as the hood scoop. So it's nothing special. It's just a little cleaner looking before. It's not like it's going to stay that way. So I still got to paint the rest of this back spoiler, or whatever you want to call it. But that'll be after I get this all put back together, and then I'll just go from there. All right. Okay, just got done painting this back spoiler. Did the same apple red. Doesn't look like there's a whole bunch of runs. Actually, I don't see any. I'm sure I will later. You know, just this basic Rust-Oleum ultra cover in apple red. I got the other two pieces here that I painted here a couple days ago. You know, nothing fancy for this car. It's just going to be rattle can the whole darn thing. I actually just hitting the hood here. I was just, with my new pneumatic tool. I'll show you here. Got the back plate painted and got my Pontiac. Means that I don't have a T for Pontiac. I just got a Pontiac. So it is what it is. So you know, if anybody has a T, boy, I sure like to get one. But I'm just using this here. Pretty aggressive deal here, and I'm just knocking down all the rough stuff. You know, it kind of feels smooth to the touch, but you know, it's just gonna look, you know, it's gonna look like what it looks like. You know, I mean, it's not gonna be nothing fancy. Fancy costs money, and there's no money for this project, so just scraping by with what I can scrounge up. So as you see, I had that painted before. So once that dries tomorrow, I'll pull all this off, throw a little rattle can on the trunk lid. I did the same thing, just knocked it down with that overly aggressive scrub deal on the pneumatic angle tool there, and you know, it is what it is. So about, I don't know, over halfway done with the hood as far as getting it prepped. I'm going to do the whole car that way so it all just matches. It can all look perfectly shitty together, but it is what it is. All right. All right, got this hood prepped up as good as it's going to get prepped. Gonna start hitting it with some paint here. Got the engine all covered up so I don't get no overspray. Little cover there. Try to keep down the overspray off everything. You know, overspray won't come this direction, right? So, also got the trunk lid prepped for paint, and we'll get some rattle can on there, and we'll see what it looks like after it's done. Okay, so I got my perfectly ratty hood painted flat black, ready to go back on. As you can tell, get a close up here. Okay, so perfectly ratty. I just knocked down the scale, everything, threw some paint on it. So it should match my perfectly ratty car here. Just perfect. Let's take you back here. Got the scoop. It's all painted, ready to go back on. I got my Pontiac back plate all painted up, ready to go back on. Not a Pontiac, Pontiac. Okay, so I got the rear spoiler painted, got the trunk lid painted. Get you a nice closely shot. Yeah, ratty paint on a ratty car. Right, what more do you want? Okay, so everything should match up nice and ratty. Got the side pieces here all painted. She's ready to go back together. So when I get it all back together, I'll bring you back and show you what I've got done so far. So I should be able to mount the hood and the scoop and be that much closer to spinning some tires here. The snow's melting, So I'll bring you back when I get it back together. And for the bumper, the inside of this bumper was pretty rusty, so I knocked down all the scale and hit it with a little bit of this rust reformer. Give it a couple coats of that and we'll call it good. It'll at least slow it down so it don't rust out in my lifetime, and hopefully not my grandkids' lifetime neither. So a little bit of preventive now should go a long ways. Okay, so I just got the back of the Firebird all put back together with my ratty paint job here. See if we can get a close look. Ratty paint job on a ratty 72 Firebird. So the back is done, all put back together. So gotten prepped to keep going with my ratty paint job on my ratty car. So the paint, the flat black I'm putting on this car is Rust-Oleum professional high performance enamel, which will make this car, I'm sure, run a lot better, go a lot faster. It's high performance, so we all know anything high performance adds horsepower to your project. So I recommend it highly for anybody that's looking for a high performance application. Okay, so the hood is back on the car, which has been quite a while since it's been on the car. So I feel a little accomplishment there. I'm gonna take that as a win. So if the body lines fit like the rest of the car, not well. Tell the hood's a little tweaked. I'm sure it got a little tweaked when we first opened it, and the hood hinges were not working. But so I got the hood on, got the tail back together. I don't know. She's a ratty muscle car. It's got the ratty look, so that just fits perfect. All right, so get these fenders off, get those side vents on, painted and on, and I think it's time to go spin some tires. All right, well, everybody, thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe, give me a comment, tell me what you think about my ratty muscle car. It is what it is, and I like it. So I'll catch you guys on the next time.